how long did Jesus live on earth? Is there any proof? Now we have what's called the Gospel of the Nativity, which tells us that Jesus was born on December, and then we have the Gospel of the Resurrection, which tells us that he died on March or April. So how long was he here on earth? Well, let's do the math. If we take December, add 9 months, because it says that he was conceived in December, and he lived for 9 months in the womb of Mary, and then add 33 years, because he was about 33 when he died, give or take. And then we end up with the year 33 AD as his death year. But there's a problem with that. The Bible says that when Jesus was 12 years old, he went to Jerusalem for Passover, and he stayed behind in the temple, and he was teaching the doctors of the law, and they were all astonished at his wisdom and understanding. Well, if we go to the year 33 and subtract 12, that means that he would have been born in the year 30 BC, which cannot be correct because there is no historical evidence outside of the Bible that supports Jesus being born in the year 30 BC. In fact, all of the historical evidence points to the fact that Jesus was born in the year 04 BC. And if you're like me and you're thinking, wait a minute, didn't Joseph and Mary travel to Bethlehem because of an edict by King Caesar Augustus? Yes, they did. That would be the reason why. So if Jesus was born in the year 04 BC, let's do the math backwards. If he was 33 when he died, that would make his birth year 33 plus 33 equals 66. Okay, so now we have a new problem. If he was born in the year 04 BC, and he was 33 when he died, that would mean that he would have died in the year 30 AD. But we know that's not correct because there's no historical evidence to support that. In fact, all of the historical evidence points to the fact that Jesus died in the year 33 AD. So what's the solution to this? Well, if we go back to the Gospel of the Nativity and we change that birth year to 04 BC, and if we accept the fact that he was 33 when he died, that means he lived to be 34, because if we take the year 04 BC and we add 4, that gives us 0. 0 plus 33 equals 33. So that would mean that he was born in the year 04 BC and he died at the age of 33, give or take. Now, I realize that some of you are going to say, well, what about the young blood test that said that he was 200 years old? Well, that's for another video. This is the evidence for the age of Jesus. Thanks for watching and subscribe to learn more.